Okay, it's time to leave. Maybe I'm just gonna go and fill up some gas at the gas station, and from there we can head out on the Trans-Canada Highway back towards Canmore, Banff and Canmore. So now how do I get to the gas station from here is the golden question. Yeah, from here I know there's a Shell gas station a little lower. Ooh. Yeah, so I'm supposed to go that way, but the gas station is this way. So first I'm going to go to the gas station and then that way. Probably fill up my red bottles as well. I have 2 red bottles at the back, which are like for extra fuel. So in case, just in case. Ooh, look at that Lambo. No, it's a Corvette. Just in case I need, I run out of gas. I don't think I should. That place is pretty. Am I in the wrong, or is she in the wrong? I'm standing here at the stoplight. I think that where she is for oncoming traffic, unless I got my left right wrong. No, I'm right. That's so weird. Like, what if that guy over there wants to go straight? That's such a weird thing just happened there, but anyway, doesn't matter. First thing in the morning, people are a little groggy and sleepy, so stuff happens. So that there goes straight towards Kamloops and eventually Vancouver. Gotta be careful about these guys turning. I think I'll go Petro-Canada. And that's the gateway to the Revelstoke city. Got a big bear there. Looks like a grizzly. Starbucks, Quiznos, anyone? Ooh, 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 ah. Okay, this looks okay. So what do we have? So it's about 6 hours in total, but I will be riding, trying to take some breaks in between. So for every hour, every couple of hours, take one break. So 6 hours will be like about 7 hours, maybe 8 hours if I stop for some pictures and stuff. So it's gonna be a long day, but should be fun. Oh god, this thing always does this. So that's the hotel I was staying at. So in that big mountain, I don't know which mountain that is, but it's not Mount Revelstoke, it's something else. But pretty big mountain. So I filled up gas is full, and also filled up the 2 canisters. I have 1 liter each. That's 2 liters in total. Hopefully I don't need to use it till I have to use it, right? So in case. Welcome back to the channel. This is episode 2, where I'm actually riding back along Highway 1 from Revelstoke to Pincher Creek. In this episode, of course, I go over Rogers Pass and then over Highwood Pass before I find my way to Pincher Creek. So this is currently Rogers Pass, and if you look all around you, you see these really high peaks. This is probably one of the most scenic parts between Revelstoke and Calgary. And of course, Highway 1 is amazing. It's wide, it's smooth, no problems at all. Just stopping over here for a quick stretch and maybe take some pictures. A little bit of almost like off-roading over here. But yeah, it was stunning. There was a massive row of mountains right in front of me, so I just couldn't help but stop and take some pictures of myself in the motorcycle in front of the mountains. So this point is Rogers Pass, which is basically the pass in between Golden and Revelstoke in British Columbia. These mountains are really awe-inspiring. I mean, they are enormous. I mean, the video does not in any shape or form do it justice. But when you're there and it's in front of you, you just are in awe of it. And it's quite the scene. In case you're curious, that's Mount Rogers or Rogers Mountain in front, and it's about 3,170 meters high. So it's back along the road which I came from the day before, which is Calgary to Revelstoke, and now I'm just heading back on the same highway. You pass through several tunnels like this one, and there's mountains all around you, there's greenery, and it's quite a stunning kind of sight. And I mean, the road is perfect. I wouldn't say it's the most thrilling road because you've got like basically a 4-lane highway half of the way, so it's not the twisties, right, which every motorcyclist is looking forward to, but still, nevertheless, the mountain scenery is quite beautiful. To get to Highwood Pass, I have to ride all the way back through Lake Louise, Banff,
Canmore, and then get to Kananaskis, and from there you take a right turn and you head kind of south, which gets you to Highwood Pass.
I am in Canmore right now, and the plan is to go to Highwood Pass and then down to Pincher Creek. Hopefully all goes well. Weather is good, etc., so it should be fun. Yep. Okay. Am I supposed to go this way? Anyway, this is the town of Canmore. It's like just before Banff if you're coming from Calgary, and it's supposed to be very touristy. I mean, this whole region is very touristy, but and it's quite busy because today is the weekend, Sunday, and lots of people around. From Calgary, a lot of Alberta number plates, but I guess this is Alberta, so. But yeah, lots of traffic, a lot of people here, so it's a busy day. Okay, so now I am headed to Highwood Pass. I just stopped over in Canmore, and now the plan is to go to Highwood Pass. So I just bought some bear spray in Canmore. Had some coffee and a bit of dessert, and now I'm headed to Highwood Pass.
arrived at the turnoff for Highway 40, which will take me south to the Highwood Pass. And this area is called the Morley Flats. It's where the kind of like the Bow River emerges from the Rockies, and it kind of falls into the Kananaskis River, or maybe it's vice versa, and then that kind of like flows towards and through Calgary. Being a Sunday, it was quite busy. There was plenty of traffic on the roads. The weather was warm, so there was a lot of people headed in the direction of, I think there's a reservoir or a dam over here, and people just kind of soaking in the sun and enjoying the last kind of like gasp of summer weather before the cold winter sets in. So this entire area, of course, is in Kananaskis County, which is kind of very close to Calgary. I would say Calgary is maybe another 30 minutes from here, but a lot of people come in this area along the Kananaskis River for hiking and, of course, sightseeing and fishing, and there's plenty of wildlife in the area, so it's quite a scenic spot. So this on the right side is Barrier Lake. It's a kind of a big reservoir of water on the Kananaskis River, and there was a lot of people here sunbathing and kind of enjoying themselves. So the mountain scenery over here is quite stunning, and it's a great ride. This road, Highway 40 down over Highwood Pass, is super nice. lots of spots where you could just pull over and stretch yourself a little bit if you're in a car or a motorcycle. Plenty of cyclists on this road as well, despite it being a pretty fast road. There is kind of a shoulder on the right, so you can technically ride your cycle there, but I wouldn't recommend it because cars are going quite fast, so it would not be nice if you had to keep getting pushed aside by them. I had my action camera mounted on top of my helmet, and it was a little bit windy, and it's not the lightest action camera. It's a very good one, but it's not the lightest one, so I was feeling it a lot, and my neck was hurting at the end of all of this. So lessons learned, and I don't think I mounted it on my head on top anymore, but I did mount it on my chin in the coming days. But again, lessons learned, not to mount it on top of my helmet because the wind can really put a lot of strain on your neck. Not sure what I was doing over here, but was just curious what's inside because it seemed like a camping area or some kind of a stopover area. I thought there might be some like a gas station or maybe like a store. So just kind of went inside and took a quick spin around. There was a gas station, but then I realized, hey, I have those additional canisters. I really don't need to fill up gas. So I kind of moved on. I'm getting closer to the Highwood Pass over here. It takes about an hour from the turnoff from Highway 1, which is the Trans-Canada Highway, along Highway 40 south to get to the Highwood Pass. So before Highwood Pass, there is the Elbow Pass, which is a kind of an unknown pass before you get to Highwood Pass.
Anyway, this is Highwood Pass. Nothing much over here. There's not even a proper signage anywhere, and it's nice, but not a bit of a nothing burger actually. So just maybe take out my camera just turn this guy around. Okay, this is a nice spot. Okay, just stopped for a little bit of drone photography, done with that, and now I'm just gonna head south to Pincher Creek. From here, and it's probably like a couple of hours, an hour 20 minutes, hour 30 minutes, so
So my tiny drone did a really good job capturing the scenery. Luckily, it wasn't that windy this day, unlike the days ahead, which were like really, really windy, and it was really difficult to fly my drone, which therefore I couldn't over some of the scenic spots. And of course, in some of the national parks where it's not allowed, so we really can't fly a drone over there. As I descended Highwood Pass, the road kind of like became a little more arid, a little more brown. Everything else, the vegetation was, and of course, you still see some peaks in the distance, but of course, at this point in time, you're heading south more towards the prairies, and the scenery starts to kind of open up in front of you, the landscape, and you kind of like head towards your next stop, which is Longview in Alberta, and from there, of course, it's a straight road south on Highway 22 to Pincher Creek. So we're back in the prairie over here, of course, and the vegetation becomes a lot more kind of yellowish, brownish, green. So and the road kind of like all the landscape around you opens up. Still some rolling hills in the distance. You see some kind of bales of some kind of feed, and it's a very different scenery, and Pincher Creek is exactly the same. Please hit like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. There's more to come.
hello from Pincher Creek, small town just north of the US border, in very close proximity to the Rocky Mountains. It's actually surrounded by the Rocky Mountains. If you look in the distance, you might be able to see them. I'm staying over there at the Econo Lodge, premium budget quality accommodation. Yeah, and the idea is to make a dash for the US border first thing in the morning. It opens at 9 a.m. The border over here, this particular one, opens at 9 a.m. So I'm hoping I can get there exactly 9 a.m. From there, just go south to St. Mary, which is the entrance to the Glacier National Park in the US. So find my way over there, and hopefully the weather is good. Looks like it's going to be okay. A little overcast, but not at all bad or cold or rainy. So fingers crossed. And it's been a long ride today. 6 hours, 7 hours almost ride from Revelstoke to here. And tiring, but I'm glad I'm walking now and not sitting on a bike. But not bad. Soreness is not that much. Just a little. My shoulder over here is a little sore, and over here is a little sore. But other than that, it's perfect. Perfect weather. Just came to the convenience store over here to grab a few things, and then I'm going to go back to the hotel, organize my stuff, and call it an early night, and eat breakfast and head out in the morning to the US border. Over and out for now.